Hello YouTube, back once again with my iZombie reviews, and here we are with episode 4, Even Cowgirls Get the Black and Blues, and yeah, this was a really great episode, probably the best this season. It was interesting, because it starts off as basically your typical episode of iZombie, and, but then things got more interesting as it went on. Just Liv eats the brain of a dead country music player. And the one thing I gotta say I like about this episode more than the past 3 episodes is like when she hit the brain, it's not like her voice changed. Like she still had the same personality and the same voice. It's not like she was doing any over the top gestures. Like she just said like odd like southern terms, like making weird comparisons. Like, and even though it wasn't the funniest, there was some things she said that I just found so enjoyably weird that it made me laugh. But there was that, and so all that happened. Peyton is also back. I like the fact that it wasn't when her and Liv saw each other, and that's basically how the episode starts off. It's not she's just like, no, I still need more time. I can't still be your friend. Like, no, she was just like, okay, now we're friends again. Like, look, I'm sorry, I flipped his shit a bit, but like, look, I just had to just digest the fact that you were a zombie, and that's it. Then they just make up and embrace. I'm like, that's nice. I'm glad they didn't feel like they had to have a second major this season. Oh, speaking of major, we'll get some later this episode. So there was that. Also, Peyton, is finally nice to see that she's actually getting more involved with the entire zombie utopian thing, with essentially because she's doing like a crackdown on like the utopian trade, but she's also basically, to get immunity, Blaine has offered her his knowledge, trying to also become the new kingpin. And yeah, it was nice seeing those two meet each other, and you realize, because those two never have. I also gotta say, another interesting thing about this show is this season they're starting to really interconnect everyone, even if they're not aware of it. Because Blaine, this episode, is still trying to find all the stuff he's doing. Well, one, he's having issues with trying to become the new drug lord, because a lot of his of using brains to making zombies and using brains to feed people brains to get cash. And I also like the fact that, like, at first I was confused when Blaine first showed up why his hair was still, I was like, why, he was cured, wasn't he? I like the fact that he just tries to pretend he's still a zombie sometimes. I thought that was kind of fun, no, he's starting to get connected to Major, though, because Major's killing the zombies that are on his delivery route. So I thought that was, I'm waiting for those two to have a confrontation again. So there's that. I wonder how Blaine's going to react when he learns it's Major causing his clients to disappear. So there's that. What else? Oh yeah, that was also funny. Blaine finally found the man who made the utopian that turned people to zombies. I love the fact that he was like now religious guy. Like, he's found religion, and then just seeing Blaine just turning him into a zombie, just saying, okay, you can save yourself when you want to. I was like, thank you. I was wondering if it was going to take him like an entire season to finally come up with that. No, he comes up with it in half 20 minutes of an episode. So I like that, because yeah, it's probably the best idea to get the information out of him. And anything else except for the major thing this week? Clive has made a new friend at the office, and God, I still want Clive to just learn that Liv's a zombie so he can get closer to the game, because you do realize it is starting to really show this season that he's really disconnected from everything else, besides the fact he's still trying to peg the shootout at the end of season 1 on Major. And so there's that. And but I'm calling this right now. This is my guess, because Blaine is starting to get really almost starting to have a relationship with this new coworker of his. My guess is it turns out she's a zombie. Major kills her because she's on the list. He's going to arrest Major, and because of that, Liv's going to just reveal to him that they're zombies. And that's my guess on how Clive's going to figure out they're zombies. That's just mine. And really, anything else? Yeah, besides the major point of this episode with Major, no, not really. So yeah, also with Major though. So first, Liv starts to realize through the brain that she, instead of it being more about the murder case, because the murder case was kind of almost like an afterthought, just throw it to the side this episode. You even learn it, even when you learned at the end, it wasn't preemptive or anything like that. There's no connection, just someone who was in the wrong place at the wrong time kind of murder. This episode, though, it just, but like this episode, she just realizes that she like can't, like she's like she just has to cut off ties with Major, and just seeing Major, oh god, just how broken, how much he's a drug addict. Seeing him in the beginning, waking up to the Liv's evil roommate, the Vex Ranger lady, and then just saying like that's the smell of intercourse and self-loathing. I was like, oh, Major, and just seeing how broken he's getting. That just seeing things like Robbie yelling at him, just saying like I was glad Robbie stood up for himself, just saying, Major, you are a mess. Like I was glad he said that. And this is what I thought is where the episode got really clever and really heartfelt. The fact that when Liv went over to his house and then just said like, look, just said, look, you cannot, like, I just have to cut off ties with you. And then he's just like, yeah, okay. And then just slams the door on her. And then just to see him then just getting more and more heartbroken after Ravi yells at him. And then going to get more utopium to get some more another high going. And then it's one of the guys from the kids from the shelter he worked at who just gave him the drugs for free, saying like, you told me not to do this. And then like just then seeing him just finally break down completely, going to Liv's house and like just bursting into tears and the two of them embracing. That was a great way to end this episode. I thought it would be the entire season until those two reconcile, but that was a really nice, heartfelt way to close it. Instead of the fact that it was him seeing it one of his past shelter kids, instead of it just being Liv's speech that gets him to like realize he needs Liv and needs a hug. So yeah, all I can say, great episode, probably the best of the season. Even though the comedy was pretty lacking this episode, but once again, this really wasn't an episode about the comedy. It's more about the drama this episode. So yeah, great episode. YouTube, as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.